Let's go, John!
And his opponent standing just at the side of the stage now with that typical look on his face. It's a fury. Great Great Tullier. One more time into the breach, mate. And they keep bringing this kind of killer athletes for you to knock over, and still you stand into your 50s now, and you look like you've been carved out of rock. But this is a particularly dangerous athlete. He's on the rise, he's super active. How much of a threat level is represented by John Therrien?
Oh, he's definitely a threat. I've been paying close attention to all the people he's meeting. He's an amazing athlete. I respect him. I know he's dangerous. That's what drives me to move to that next spot that I want to be. So I don't underestimate him or any of the guys. And he brings what needs to bring to the table. I'm excited.
Now, John, you're a quiet, softly spoken fella until you get to an arm wrestling table, something that mirrors the man that you're about to face here. But there's always that little boiling cauldron of anticipation whenever you pull, because you seem like you go up there and change your entire character. How confident are you going into this one, John? Is this making the nerves jangle a little?
It doesn't really matter who I pull. When it's time to go to the table, I have one thing set in my mind, and it's to go out there and be a total savage and do what I do. So right now, yes, I'm very nervous. Craig, you're a legend. It's a blessing to be on the table with you. Tomorrow, it won't matter that it's Craig in front of me. I'm going in, doing my thing, like I said. If I'm strong enough, I'm gonna just toss you around the table. Maybe it won't work. We'll see. It's very hard to gauge this match because I've never pulled you, so I'm very, very excited at the same time to see what level I'm at, basically.
What level do you think you're at, John Therrien? Where do you believe you're at? Do you think you're strong enough here?
I'm strong enough to flop his face backwards. I hope he trained with the press.
Little tip on the game front there, Craig. How are you feeling about that? He thinks he may be the man bringing the power to this.
He's sad and mistaken.
Oh.
I can't wait till tomorrow. I wish it was right now.
John, when you hear that kind of comment from a man with this kind of experience, this kind of resume, do you feel like he may bring something to the table that you haven't experienced before? Or do you think that's just mind games and all in his head?
No, like obviously he's been bowling, I think, since you're 14 years old. He's in his 50s now. That's an incredible long period of arm wrestling and being at the top. So obviously he knows all the little tricks out there. Basically, and he's very quick, very fast. He has it all. I'm just going to be stronger. So. And yes, I'm a newer bowler on the bigger stages, but I've been bowling for 13 years myself. So I've become a very more intelligent bowler in the past couple of years. So I think technical-wise, I can prepare my own on the table too. So.
Now let's talk about common opponents real quick, guys. You have both faced some arm wrestlers and had similar outcomes. Brandon Alcessa would be a good example. Tremendous battle, tremendous battle. Do you take any kind of confidence, any kind of read at all from those past opponents, common opponents, or do you just see this as a completely clean slate?
I watched his matches, paid close attention to his match with Brandon. I seen some lanes that Brandon made some serious mistakes when he was pulling John. That's how you make your game plan. You see what lanes each person did. I seen some lanes that John was leaving open too. So you develop a game plan. I think that was a different Brandon that he faced that I faced. But he looked very good, very strong. I'm looking forward to it.
Same question.
I'm not taking really anything from that match just because they pulled 2 years ago. 6 months ago, I was a totally different arm wrestler. I improved so much. Craig, I know he's been playing for a while, but in 6 months, everything can change. So that match really, it gave me the confidence to know that I can pull at this level, but I don't take anything from it. What I'm taking more, it's against James Wall. I knew James Wall managed to give a very good match to Craig, and I know a bit how much I do against James. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that.
So one more question for you, John, before we take a couple of questions from the audience here. When I first met you, you spoke to me about your ambitions, your aspirations in the sport. You told me that you wanted to be, and believe you would be, number one in North America. Does tomorrow decide that? Have you reached the goal if you beat this man?
I wasn't lying, no. No one's going to stop me. And I'm not even going to stop after that. I have a very strong motivation, and I'm aiming for the top, and no one's going to stop me.
Here, here!
Not even Craig.
Here, here!
With that conditional rise on the rise, he wants the crown you've held for a long period of time. Is he the most dangerous threat right now in this weight division?
I know he's a dangerous threat. I don't know if it's the second under number one threat, but I do think that he's a serious threat. I know that I'm here to stay. I've earned this spot that I have, and I'm here to stay, and I don't plan on leaving it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you guys, but you can feel this is bristly. We're going to take a couple of questions from our VIPs in the audience. Any questions, guys? I want to go to you and John Therrien.
Questions? I'll take one. You're thinking? Okay, here you go. Speak a bit away.
John, do you think that you're going to be the guy that's going to slow down Craig's career to finally get him to retire? Or do you think Craig is just only going to get stronger and stronger after he beats you?
You never retire from arm wrestling. I don't think that's possible. And to be honest, he's been a legend for so long, Craig. It's not a big deal if you lose one match. He's still going to be a legend. I'm just passing by. I'll take one win, and then he gets on with his life, keep beating everyone else.
Thank you for the question. Any more questions for the Fury, Craig Tullier, or Savage, John Therrien, ladies and gentlemen?
I got one. Just more of a statement. I mean, we're looking at a legend in the sport, and we're looking at the future of the sport, and tomorrow they're going to collide, and I'm really looking forward to it, as I know everybody in this room is, and thanks for making this match happen, East versus West. I really need to do it, and I'm super stoked. This is the match I want to watch.
Sports.com. You can watch it. It will go down tomorrow, right here in the All-Star State. The Savage, John Therrien, the Fury, Craig Tullier. Gentlemen, thank you very much.